Let me ask
So
you, do you support the right of a woman who is just seconds away from birthing a healthy child to have an abortion?
I think that the question that you're asking does not realistically reflect abortion care.
In that scenario, would you
States.
support her right to abort that child?
I won't entertain theoreticals.
It's not a
That's not
theoretical, ma'am.
reality.
You're a medical doctor.
I am a medical doctor, and that has never happened.
Never happened in
any
your
healthcare-
practice, ma'am, but it happens. How about if a child is halfway out of the birth canal? Is an abortion permissible then? If it is not lawful and morally acceptable to take the life of a 10-year-old child, I assume you agree with that, right? That would be wrong, correct?
I believe that
Okay,
that is
and a
wrong.
2-year-old child, same thing, that would be murder. We would all agree that's wrong. Then what is the principal distinction between the human being that is 2 years old or 9 months old or 1 week old or an hour old than one that is 8 inches further up the birth canal in the utero? What's the difference? Why is it okay in the latter case and not the former cases?
I trust people to determine what to do with their own bodies.
Wow.
Full stop.
Wow. Full stop indeed.
There's a morning after pill that stops probably before conception. And you know what? That's available in Walmart. You don't have to have a prescription to do that. You could add a DNC. It's depending on when they took her to the hospital.
So if her dad rapes her and she's carrying the child, who drives her to the store to get the morning after pill?
The ambulance.
Okay.
Or at the hospital when she's there. Yeah, we can play, but I don't understand how you can say that she was forced to carry that child when she had options, or they had options, that family, the doctor, whatever it was.
What's more likely, a lesbian woman having an unwanted pregnancy as the consequence of a sexual assault, or a gay couple adopting in America?
These are both laudable goals.
No, I didn't ask. Well, I know they are. Which is more likely? I care about this issue deeply. With the support of the Human Rights Campaign, I sponsored the legislation to get rid of the statutory prohibition on gay adoption in Florida. I felt that was very bigoted, and I believe families are defined by love more than blood. And I worry that if the LGBTQ community and if the advocacy organizations for same-sex couples somehow reorients to be a pro-abortion enterprise, that could actually result in fewer same-sex couples having access to the family formation that gives them fulfilled lives. Are you concerned about that?
What I would be concerned about is forcing women to carry a pregnancy simply to satisfy another couple's desire to have a child.
And now we are discussing whether or not to bring a child into the world because it may have a difficult life. We are discussing who will provide for all of these unwanted children. That is a terrifying position for our society to be in. What does that say about our value of life? Based on that argument, it makes more sense, in my opinion, to offer abortion services up until a child is 18 years old. Because until they reach adulthood, we don't know if they're going to be a productive member of society. It would solve many problems. Think of the disruptions in school, bad behavior, anything. If you could just say to your child, well, I'm sorry, you're misbehaving, you're not going to be a productive member of society, or you're going to have a hard life, let's go off to the abortion clinic.